Hey everyone, I wanted to make a video today about the support accounts for Halo. May not make a lot of sense, but let me explain. About 15 hours ago, the Halo support Twitter account tweeted and they said that they were aware and actively investigating ongoing server issues across Master Chief Collection, Halo Wars 2, Halo 5 Guardians, and Halo 5 Forge on PC. If you're having any issues, reach out to them at their support page. That was posted 15 hours ago. And now I woke up this morning wondering if there was any updates to that issue because I have a kind of a personal frustration with this account. When we had a Halo Wars 2 outage earlier this year, Halo Wars 2 was down for like 2 or 3 days, and that account refused to acknowledge it. And they came out and they actually did say that they were going to do better, and this is their opportunity to do better, and they didn't. And I'm more frustrated now than I was back then because I was like, well, hey, it's been 15 hours. Either they should have either posted an update saying, hey, it's still down. It's been a while since we've reached out to you and given you an update, but we're still investigating, or it was fixed. So I jumped on Halo Wars 2. I searched in some ones. Lo and behold, I found a match. So the whatever issue that this was they tweeted about 15 hours ago has been fixed. This is where I get frustrated. Update people on the official pages of Halo when your problems are fixed. You can't just say that Halo Wars 2 is down, and Halo MCC is down, and Halo 5 is down, and vanish for 15 hours, fix the problem, and not tell anyone that the problem has been fixed. There's probably a very good, likely chance that there's people watching this account. There's over 10,000 followers to this Halo support account who are waiting for them to say, hey, Halo has been fixed. You can go ahead and play matches again. I'm pretty sure there's at least people who are doing that. I certainly was this morning when I woke up. And it wasn't until I started to search that I was proven otherwise. So that's my frustration. I don't get it why the point of a support account is to inform people of resolutions to problems or new problems that are arising. They don't seem to bother with half of it. They didn't seem to bother with any of it earlier this year. They didn't update us at all when Halo Wars 2 went down for the first time in 2020. So, because I tweeted, I said, this will be the second great Halo Wars 2 outage of 2020, kind of as a joke, because it had been so long since they updated. I thought the game was still down. It wasn't until I searched that it wasn't. So that's my frustration today. I wanted to share that with you. I don't like to speak of a lot of criticisms to 343 because I do understand that they're trying their best. Halo is a big franchise. There's a lot of Halo titles. They have their hands full with Infinite. They're still working on Master Chief Collection. They have a lot on their plate. They really do. But my frustration is for a developer who always talks about how they want to be open with their fans and connect with their fans, and they succeed on so many fronts, like giving us updates on the Master Chief Collection updates every month, telling us about the flighting things going on with MCC, giving us previews of all the new content coming to MCC, being really open with how Halo Infinite's going to be on multiple machines and talking about how they're going to have it be better on one machine than another. All these things are great, whether people agree or disagree with the choices that they have in their games. Their opportunity to be open with their fans is fantastic, and they succeed on so many fronts, but they fail on some of the most basic things, like this. You need to tell players when your resolution has been fixed. You can't just open an issue and then leave it open and not close it and have people confused on whether it's still an issue or not. Does that make sense of what I'm saying? I feel like that's one of the most basic forms of communication is you tell people there's an issue, and then you tell people when you've resolved that issue. And for some reason, they don't want to tell you. This is now the second time now. They don't want to tell you when the issue has been resolved. I don't know why this is such a problem. Because even Xbox support tweeted out that Halo 5 was having issues and then it was resolved. And they did that in the span of like an hour and a half. So apparently Xbox support knows what they're doing more than Halo support. I don't know if it's different people or different teams on these different accounts. But when it's a verified Twitter account, I expect more quickness And that's now 2 thumbs down from me, Halo support, if you're listening to this. You need to do better. Please. I'd like to give you a hug, but I can't, because you're too frustrating at the moment. That's my frustration, and that ends my little rant. I thank you for listening. I'd love to know your thoughts about all this in the comments down below. Are you frustrated with the lack of updates when it comes to 343 being more open on telling you when issues are resolved? Because I certainly am. But alas, here we are. I'd love to know your thoughts. Maybe we can have a good discussion in the comments down below. And this conversation will probably continue in our Discord server, because I like to talk about everything going on with Halo Wars in our Discord server. So feel free to join. You're more than welcome to join. All right, that does it for me. I'll see you, James.